I had worked in the television industry for a while before I came in, so I was kind of in two minds about whether I should just take a year out and write or go to, something structured like the MA course. And I decided that I wanted to do the MA course because I wanted the constant structure and feedback, but also because I wanted to be around other people who were really, really, doing this thing that they loved as well. And I got a sense from a lot of the other students as well, was not just learning about writing, but working out whether this was the thing that I really, really wanted to do. And being immersed in it makes you know, it's hell sometimes and it's heaven other times, but you kind of really get a sense of, this is for me. As such, I knew it would be really intense, but it has a really good combination of structure and, sort of academic learning, but also allowing you time to write. You're not coddled in any way, but you are really supported on the way through. And for me, that was really important to have that sense of kind of people who are going to give me feedback on my writing, but also tell me stuff about Aristotle and, watch great old films and talk about them and things. Because you're a small group and you're in sort of intense situations together, you really help each other and feed off each other. I think that's quite particular to this school. But working with other people who really love what they're doing the same way that you love it, that's incredibly energizing. It really helps when you're going, I don't know what I'm doing and it's all gone to pieces and I've pulled my entire script apart and now it doesn't work. And someone else goes, I've done the same thing too. And someone else goes, I've just done that too, but actually I found this thing, I found this kernel, and you're like, bastard. And then, but you support each other and you find the way through and everything. I really hit it off with another student. We were in the same feature group, we were in the same shorts group. We just found that we were particularly compatible in terms of the types of ideas we liked and the way we like to work. And we've very much kept in contact since school finished and are working on a couple of projects together. We work on our own projects, then we come and speak to each other about our own projects, bounce ideas off, give each other feedback. In the same way that we did at school, now it's not so formal, but we established those ways of working while we were at school, which were really, really helpful. The tutors kind of really do go beyond what they have to. I would have my official tutor hours, and then I would have many other, you'd always be at the end of a phone if I was going, I've just had this idea, but I think it might be crap. Can you listen to it? Absolutely fine. Been round to my tutor's house while he's making his kids' tea, and they really do go way, way, way beyond what they're paid to do. I absolutely loved the way that that the feature development groups were structured, because they were in small groups, and you met once a week for a good chunk of time. We all read each other's stuff, we all thought about each other's stuff, so we were giving feedback as well. We were getting feedback from the other people in our group and our tutor, and it really made you think about things. It forced you to think about your film in particular ways, and when you're thinking about other people's ideas, it kind of gives you a break from yours, but it also suddenly gives you ideas. One of the great things about the school is that they have lots of outside tutors come in, people who are in the industry, really, really working in the industry, come in and speak to us. Now, sometimes they'll get someone who says that they're available on really short notice, and you go, come in this evening and you're going to see Tony Grisoni talk about his life and writing work. Yeah, short notice is a pain, but it's Tony Grisoni, so, yay that they made that happen at short notice kind of thing. The contradictions that exist in the real world of the film industry also exist at school. So we would have, you'd be told by somebody, don't go and see an agent until you've really got a good portfolio to show them. Then someone else would come in and say, you need an agent, and that's the first step on the rung, and da-da-da-da. And it's like, Brian would say, well, I might as well give both points of view. And I think absolutely. But it's so frustrating that because sometimes when you're sort of going to a school, you think, well, I'm going to be told what's what, and that is the answer. And as long as I follow that path, I will be all right. And unfortunately, the industry has as many contradictions as any other thing. And so therefore, the opinions that we're taught at school, or the the lessons that we're taught at school are also contradictory at times. It's a roller coaster. And this is what I said to myself, actually. It's a roller coaster. If you buy the ticket, you have to go for the up bits as well as the down bits, and you can't get off. Just stay on the damn thing, and it will work out to be brilliant in the end.